And hello and welcome to our live this week. Thank you so much for joining us. We can see Krista and Peter. Peter, if you still want to jump on, just jump on. Don't worry about the definition. You're very welcome. Hey, Debbie Sue. Alrighty, we have lovely Alison and Evie with us tonight. And this week, big news. If you have been floating around watching, just watching YouTube, they've released 30 new updates. Well, actually, they're talking about 30 new updates. They haven't released all of these updates yet. They're going to be rolling them out. So basically tonight, we want to talk about a few of the updates that we're excited about and hopefully we will try out. And just before we start, did you hear that 30% of viewers on YouTube daily are watching live streams? So 1 in 3 people on YouTube every day are watching live streams.
Yeah, even the replays, it's crazy.
I know.
Yeah, but that is really, really, really a lot. And who else have we got here? Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Julie. This is all our crew. Alrighty. Okay. Do you ladies want to say hi before we get into it?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm Evie.
Well, tell us about your channel. Yeah.
My channel is Evie's Retired, and it's kind of a mishmash of different things I'm doing to keep busy, and not really opinions I have, but I guess stories I tell, and I'm having a ball.
Yeah.
I post way too much.
No, you are so inspiring. You're so inspiring. Honestly, I look at your channel. I caught up on some of your videos last night. I don't think you post too much, and you're not posting daily at the moment.
Well, if I do a live, I don't post. I posted my second short today.
Oh, second ever short.
Well, on this channel, yes.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. What about you, Alison? What's your channel about?
I have been, I do a little bit of everything. My original intent was crafts because that's what I do. But right now I'm into the estate sale deal with finding my own great deals, but getting my mom's estate sale ready. So it's just been really hectic, crazy, and, just life. That's what my channel is, life.
Life. Yes. And yeah, I'm just YouTubing over 40, encouraging people to start YouTube and not stop, just keep growing, because I always say, think about an example of someone that you haven't seen for 6 months or a year or even 2 years, and you come across their channel again and their channel has grown quite a lot. Because I've seen quite a few channels like that. Hey, Jace. All right. And Peter, you're deciding not to come on. Well, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Even on the 720p, I don't think that's a problem because I don't know. I don't know how good my one's coming across anyway. So anyway, who would like to go first, Alison or Evie? Just talking about, and what you've heard and what really interests you. Tell us something.
I thought that when you get that new feature where you can cheer somebody on or give them so many points.
Hype?
Yeah, the hype. Thank you. I recognized it before it was happening. I had no idea what the heck I was doing. But I'm like, oh, yeah, I'll hype that person. It's like, good video, hype. And then when I saw the video about it, I think on IQ, they were talking about it.
Yep.
IQ. And, I really feel like new or not necessarily new. I've been doing this for a while, but I think channels, young channels or small channels should have access to the hype or something.
Yeah.
I think that we don't have it. It's hard enough to get to your 500 or your 4,000 hours it's hard enough to get to those stages. And if we were to find somebody that wanted to hype our channel, it would really help us grow.
I think it starts at 50 subscribers is when you can get a hype, but they haven't given it to everyone, is what I understood. 50 to 500,000 is who is eligible to be hyped.
Yeah, I don't actually see the option. Have you been seeing the option, Alison?
Well, you can either hype or you can't hype, but I don't see on my, I mean, I've dropped from 255 to 248 today.
Yeah, that sounds like my channel every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some down, maybe a little bit of a wriggle up, down.
Yeah, it's been a little frustrating.
But Alison, what you're saying is when you're watching a video, can you see something that says hype? Because I'm always scanning and I can't see it.
Where you put comments in,
Yeah.
okay, there's like 2 dots now. And if you scroll those 2 dots over, if the person's eligible for hype, you can hype them. But like I'll scroll mine over and I'm not eligible for it.
Interesting. Okay. Do you mean you're not eligible to hype somebody?
No, they're not eligible to hype my channel.
Got it. I don't even see hype. I never see it. I don't even know what it was if it hit me on the head.
In the comments. Let me see. Yeah. Go ahead, Evie.
Well, it's in the comments and it'll say, if you tap on to comment, it'll say, do you want to hype this video? And it has like stars and hearts or something like that. And if you hit it again, then you hype it and you get 3 a week.
Okay. Yes, I've definitely not. You're definitely not seen that.
And so it's on random channels and I've never had any of my videos hyped. So, I mean, who knows whether it's because it's not on my channel yet or because no one has felt like it's worth hyping. I mean, there's no way I would know. If you go into your settings, there's a place on there that says hyped, and supposedly that's already turned on. I've never checked it.
Okay.
Well, none of us are hypeable.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't have hypeability. Hello, Peter.
Hello, ladies.
Hello.
See, now, it's not flickering now. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. See, we're bringing you good luck. We're bringing the good vibes. You're bringing the good vibes.
I've bought so much stuff. You can see behind me, I've got the big, huge green screen.
Okay. Like Karen.
Okay.
I found a channel.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know if you can see it, but under comments.
Yep.
There's 4 very vague dots. So this person, I could be the first to hype, get answers and explore topics, or summarize the video.
Yeah.
And then listen to YouTube music seamlessly. So that's crazy. That's the first time I saw that.
Okay, we're getting some good contribution here on the hypeness. Andrea from Midlife Dream Miles, I see the hype option very randomly.
I actually did what I said I was going to do as well, Karen.
Okay, what was that? You always do what you say you're going to do. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm here, I'm awake. Don't push it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, is that the white sweatshirt?
That's the white hoodie.
The white hoodie. Yes. Amazing. Oh my God. I'm so happy that I remembered that because I'm going, okay, is it the thing? I love it. I love it. Because what time is it with you? Are you like on midnight or something?
Yeah. I was going to be on in the chat anyway, but if I could get the camera sorted, then I was going to be here.
Okay, right. Jace has got a great question. Can you explain what the hype is for? I hype people, but don't really understand what it does.
I believe the hype, it just pushes that particular video out to a few more people. But I think you're only allowed to use 3 hypes per day or per week.
For the week. 3 for the week. And they say it's not supposed to, this is what they said, it's not supposed to change. It will help them get noticed, but it's not meant to
it's more like to give points to the channel that you're hyping
Right.
to show how valuable that channel is, kind of thing, like a leaderboard system.
And you'll know if you get a hype
Yeah.
because people talk about it.
I have seen it a few times. It seems to mainly, when I've seen it, it's been when I've been scrolling on my phone.
Yeah, where are the 2 dots located? Did you say
They're
it's
on
under
the-
comments?
No, if you like a video and then scroll across, you'll see like a little hype thing.
Ah, I see what you mean. Like where you've got share, watch later, save, or whatever. Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Okay, let me just randomly, just going to hit on Maritimer's video. We'll see if I've got hyperability on that. Where are the 2 dots located? Well, let's have a little look, see.
Where you want to put a message in.
Yep, no, I still can't on Rob. I've just got share, remix, thanks, download, clip, save, report. And if I click comments, so I just see everything I normally see. I don't see any extra 2 dots or any hype words, and I've been looking.
If you go on to
Okay,
one
like-
of Viva's videos,
I'm going to
I
be
know
the
she
first
has
to
that.
hype. The first to hype Bee and Doug.
Yeah, so if you go on to Viva Reveals' video from today, you'll see the hype option there.
Okay, I've just watched that video, but I did not see the hype option, but I will scroll across and I still don't have it because everyone doesn't have it yet.
And you know what? I'm looking at, they gave the leaderboard. I'm like, this is so
So
ridiculous.
can you see you can see my screen kind of. So if you let me just try and, so this is where you'll like, come here phone. This is where you would go back in. Right. So that's where you would like the video.
Yep.
And then if you just scroll along like that, and there's the little hype button.
I don't have that. So that has not rolled out in New Zealand. And also Catherine Price just said we're at the bottom of the world, so
And
it's
then
still winging its
that's
way
what
to
it
us.
appears like when you are hyping the video.
No, I've got FOMO. I don't
You
have
know, but I'm looking, then it gave me the top 100, which is new today, that I couldn't see the other day. And I'm looking at the videos that have the most hyped, and I'm like, these aren't, I can't even believe these are getting hyped. This is why I said I think new new channels really need to have this feature, because the switch to Evil and I'm Tired, or Hitman Holla versus Murder Mock.
Oh, I redecorated this whole room this week as well over the last few days. So, busy week.
You've been busy. But you haven't been wearing that white sweatshirt while you've been decorating. Yeah, Catherine's saying, yeah, we don't have that yet. And Krista's saying that's probably just maybe available just in the US. So all of you guys have got hypeability, yeah? You can hype?
Yes, I can. Well, if the channel I'm watching is available to hype. Pull Doug and Dee up on yours.
Okay. Yeah.
People are loving the hoodie. Thank you very much. I only bought it today, especially for this stream.
You bought it today?
Yeah, just specifically so I could wear it on this stream.
Yeah, that's good.
I would have made it for you, Peter.
It probably would have. It only cost me like probably $7.
Yeah.
Because there's a store here and like everything is £6. Because it's like slowly going out of business. And I just seen it and it was perfect for me. I'm awake. I'm here. Don't push it.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I love it.
Yeah. I definitely don't. I don't know if you guys can probably see, probably can't. but I definitely don't have the option
Oh,
on
yeah.
Dee and Doug's. Just definitely don't. I've been seriously looking out for it, but I've not seen it yet. Yep.
I'm looking at the list. It's a little frustrating because like those are videos that totally off my radar. So the people that are getting access to this,
Oh, is
are
that the evil? Is
already-
that the evil one that you were saying? Something evil. What were you talking about? Like a type of video that's coming up in your feed? Yeah, exactly. It's not available in all the countries yet.
Okay, so no, YouTube's hype feature is not currently available in New Zealand as it is only supported in a limited beta in Brazil, Turkey and Taiwan, with a wider but not global expansion including Australia and several other countries.
Hey, Nancy. Yep, exactly. They said no to New Zealand, eh? That was the first thing you said, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. On social media, Catherine, when I was in business for a decade, we do always. It just, I don't know, it just gets thrown into a little bottle, a little cork put on, tossed off the side, and when it gets to us, it gets to us. The update till it changes. I'm right beside the USA in Canada, and I don't have it here either. Okay. So
I don't know what those people are getting for their hype. Like,
I definitely do, Catherine.
You don't know what they're getting for their hype. Well, do they get to be on the leaderboards?
yeah, but what does that do for you? I mean,
I'm on it.
I think it's just more exposure.
Yep, because is it Grace Andrews, like Stephen Bartlett's ex-social media person? I saw her talking a couple of weeks ago that she made it in the top 10, like to number 6 or something. Have you guys, I don't know if you've seen her channel at all?
no.
And Jace is saying that. Yeah, so Doak's Grace Andrew is her name, and she's left Doak, and so her vlogging style of channel, because she's just out there, building her own brand.
Krista
and
just
doing
posted all the places that it's available. Thanks, Krista.
I do have a full breakdown of what the YouTube hype does if you'd like to see it.
Sure.
Yeah, tell us. Yep, there's all the countries up to H. There we go. There we go. There we go.
There you go.
Yep. Yeah, do share, Peter.
It's there waiting for you.
Oh, sorry, mate. Sorry.
Oh, it's 500 to 500,000.
Oh, yeah. So to give points to videos, yeah. So there's two things going on, isn't there? So if you want to have hyperability on your channel, you have to have at least 500 if it's in your country yet. And then
that's
if it's
what
not
I'm
in your
saying.
country,
It's like getting to the 500. You know what I'm saying? It's like the leaderboard actually should be geared towards new channels. Everybody knows the big channels already.
But the funny thing is they are talking about the 500 to 500,000 being small channels. 500K? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then.
It's like, what exactly does the I suppose we would be like micro channels then.
You were micro.
Yeah.
Hello, Susan. And I think it's just all about the leaderboards. And I think it's just another fun little thing, that you can just another way to throw some love out. Catherine, who's noticed a drop in views this past 2 weeks, my new channel with 60 subs is getting way higher views than my existing one with 890. Well, blimmin' well done on that new channel. And I actually was noticing, I went over to see your YouTubers over 60, Catherine, and just saw that you're getting hundreds of views.
And I'm getting views, but I'm losing subscribers.
Yeah.
If it can happen to Rob the Maritimer, it can happen to anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, higher views proportionally. Yeah, absolutely. But you're still getting you're getting a lot of views on your new channel. is that like about the YouTube pushing new channels as well, like brand new? Do we think YouTube
yeah.
just giving some encouragement, extra love to the brand new ones, maybe?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, but as well as our niche, people are looking at videos in our niche. And you must be putting out some good videos, Catherine. So,
Would you like
not
to show
taking
you my
away that.
cup?
Oh,
My little mug.
I love the bougie. I saw Kevin Colby actually drinking from his little straw the other day, and I thought, oh, maybe that looks a little bit more elegant than, you know what I mean? Throwing a cup up to your
Yeah.
face, you know what I mean? Like I literally have a silver like soup one, so
Or
it
a
stays
water
all really
bottle
hot.
that crunches. I'll do the AMSR for the week.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it was Nick Nimmin. He had Nick, didn't he?
Yeah.
Kevin, yeah.
That's a good duo.
That's a good duo, and I
It's a
love the
good
way.
duo. Yes.
Yep, and he just said, "Made on TV, YouTube. Please invite me." Didn't see my invite. I thought, good for you, man. You're on like 115, 116K, like real leader in our space, and to not get an invite yet. So anyway, it's landed in the ears of Nick Nimmin. So who knows what magical things might happen from there. The hype should have been implemented for any new channels. Yeah, I reckon.
I think for the
PZ.
the updates, I think YouTube is dropping
Gina?
the ball in terms of the live streaming capabilities directly from the YouTube studio. Not being able to have like this many people on a live stream, not being able to add overlays, and they're missing a boat because people are choosing like StreamYard or Streamlabs or OBS because they're offering things that YouTube are not doing, but then they're streaming to YouTube. So I think YouTube's definitely missing the boat on that one. They could certainly offer more things for live streamers within their own platform.
Yeah, but isn't that what Reva's new video is about too, isn't it? Or one of her new ones about live streaming. Is that the brand new one today? That she
Yes.
said
Yeah.
that you can get a free account with StreamYard, so you can go live whenever you want on a free account. But I see
Yeah,
what you're saying.
Yeah, that's like the one I've got. You can stream free on StreamYard, but on the free version you can only stream at 720p. And if you want to stream to 1080p with no logos, you have to pay like the $45 a month. So
Yep.
I think it's something that I would be open to doing once I've grown a little bit more.
Yeah. Krista's saying what I've noticed lately on the homepage is a higher than normal amount of videos being recommended that are really old. Absolutely. A Nick
I've
Nimmin one
noticed
came up that was 5 years old.
Yeah, and the thumbnail gives it away. As the
Because-
styles have changed.
Yeah. Yeah, but I was shocked. I was shocked to see the 5 years. I have to say, then that one particular video, I then had to click eventually not interested because it kept on pushing up a 5 year, like how to blah, blah, blah on YouTube. And I thought, well, it's 5 years old. I don't, He's made a few more up-to-date ones
Yeah.
since then.
You go to the channel and they quit 4 years ago.
Yeah. Interesting. All right. What about you, Evie? What have you noticed an update that interests you?
I think my favorite one is the collab.
Okay, tell us about that, just for anyone who doesn't know what
Well,
that one's about.
The lives, I should have written more down more information than I did. I thought I would remember it and I don't. But you're allowed to have a certain amount of people. I think it might be 5.
It's 5. Yep, up to 5.
Okay.
Yep.
And so you're able to let 4 additional people come on your panel when you're doing a live and let them talk with you. And when Mrs. G was, she's here tonight. She's been doing lunch break lives, and she had, I think Jazz was on with her, and then Jazz left, and she said, if you want to hop on, just click the link. And I hopped on, it was like 5 minutes. We said hello, and,
Yeah.
it was something fun and new to try. Mrs. G seemed like she knew what she was doing, and it was easy enough. I mean, I figured it out. But yeah, that's kind of nice, because like when you're doing a live by yourself, sometimes it's hard to keep the show rolling, as people come and go, and you started at one topic and it evolves into something else, and then sometimes it goes back again. But if you could have somebody hop on with you, I mean, I think that would be a blast.
Yeah.
Because to me, the lives are more fun than a phone call or even a FaceTime, because you get so many people in there.
Can you imagine Hilda and Mitzi?
No, that I might not be able to handle watching. But we got people talking, because we talked about, the title was "What was your first job?" And then it evolved into, what did you do as a teenager that you didn't get caught? And then what did you get caught at? And we were having a ball. I was having a ball. Everybody
Definitely.
talking. Yeah. So if you could pop somebody on there and let them tell their story rather than having to type it, I mean, I'm in on that. That'd be so fun.
Do you know what? Literally, when people are you talking about just spontaneously coming onto the live, Evie?
Mhm.
Honestly, like everyone just cracks up laughing when that suddenly happens, right? There's just joy. There's just natural joy. Like, it's funny. They made it.
Right.
Here I am. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like you just
Right.
jumped it out of a little time machine, and wow, like Back to the Future. But all of that. But it's fun, and it's funny, and it's spontaneous. It's just all good.
So I have to tell something on Sally. So, I'm very careful about who I talk to on a FaceTime, like if I'm still in my pajamas. And she called me yesterday morning and I was still in my pajamas, my hair was all wild.
FaceTimed you. Did she FaceTime you?
Yeah, she FaceTimed me. And I could kind of tell, I thought anyway, she was kind of like, whoa. And then I took her back to the bathroom and I'm like getting my hair wet and put my makeup on. She goes, hold up. What did you just put on your neck to get rid of those wrinkles?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's going to happen. That's going to happen if you FaceTime someone and they actually pick up. Yeah.
So if I was still in my pajamas, I wouldn't jump on somebody's live, but I'll just be ready. If somebody says, hey, jump on here.
You know what? That would be really helpful. Like, for when I'm thinking, when I'm doing, I could do a live doing some of my crafts a lot easier than I could videoing it, because I could have Evie on there reading me the questions as I'm working and I can answer it. Like, so if somebody says, well, what did you just pour in there? And Evie goes, oh, so-and-so wants to know, what did you just pour? Like, you could be my voice.
Beautiful.
Like, I'd say it. I'd give the
that's
answer.
What you want. You really would love that, Allison.
Last night, Kathleen's place she did 2 lives yesterday. She did one in the kitchen, and then the second one was later in the evening, and she was doing her art on her tiles. Have you seen her do those? She put some sort of paint on tiles, and I asked her if she was able to like use those. Can you put them in your bathroom or your kitchen? And she said you can. Some of them she puts paint on and she blows it around with a straw. So as long as she's using the same colors, it could go into, a same room. And I said, picking up an old table at a garage sale, she could put those tiles on and make it an outdoor table. But yes, she was just casually, and there was one lady that was kind of propped up on her pillows. Like you really couldn't tell she was in bed. She said she was. Yeah. And then the other one was sitting in front of like a china cabinet. But yeah, it was really fun because she was the only one busy doing something. And Kathleen was reading her own comments, but it was so casual. It didn't even seem like it was something that was going to be published out there. And that's what's great about lives, because if you can just get 3 or 4 people on there, it's not even like making a video. Like this doesn't feel like it's going into a video. It's just friends talking.
Yeah.
And some are on the screen and some are in the chat.
Absolutely. And great question here. Is tonight a collab? I guess in the general sense of the word, yeah, we're collaborating because we're hanging out together and we're making a video together, and we are, we're in the community with you all together, and we're bringing all of our communities together. So yeah, we're one big community. But I guess the collaboration up to 5 creators can co-post a single video. So, Evie, was that about lives, or was that about if we all made a pre-recorded video together, then we can all put it on our channels?
I think it's on lives and it can be streamed to each person's channel, but the original host is the one that gets the watch hours.
I've shared the article with you, Karen, with the actual section.
Yeah, can you
About-
just tell us? Can you just tell us, Peter, if you just can
Yeah.
tell us about that? Because so, for
It's-
example, tonight, so that's why I'm popping all the comments on, because
So-
as we're watching from each other's, as you are watching from everyone's channels,
Yeah.
then that creator is getting the watch hours. So that's
So
really
it says some of YouTube's best moments happen when creators come together, and now you can more easily make those collabs happen right in YouTube Studio. You can add up to 5 collaborators to one video, which will get shown to the audiences of all participating creators. This helps you introduce you and your co-creators to a new group of engaged viewers, helping everyone grow their channel. Revenue earned will be attributed to the channel that posts the video.
so that is a pre-recorded video, I think.
No,
And
that's say like if with this stream you're the one who started this stream. If this was to get monetized, any money from that monetization would only go to your channel.
And we don't need StreamYard for it. It's done through YouTube.
Yes,
Got it.
it's done directly in the YouTube studio.
Yeah, but in terms of watch hours,
Yeah, I wouldn't get watch
everyone
hours.
gets their own. Everyone gets their own watch hours.
You would
Yes.
be the only,
No.
like tonight, you would be the one getting the watch hours.
No, you're getting watch hours too. If you're
Oh,
streaming,
oh.
only if you're streaming.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Are
yeah,
you streaming? Are you streaming to your channel?
Yes.
You are.
Yes.
I think the way I understood it was everyone gets the watch hours, but if it's a monetized
Yes.
channel, the host
Yes.
is the only one that gets the money from it. They're not-
Exactly,
they don't
yeah.
pay everybody.
Yeah, but that's the really important thing to know, because I have had questions. People have asked before, like, "Oh, how does it happen?" So that's the key thing. Like, credit where it's due. Like the creator whose channel that you're watching, they get those watch hours.
right.
They're going to be
and-
having an inspiration tab as well, which is going to be really useful if we're like struggling to find something to make a video about.
Yeah,
The inspiration tab has been there for a while on mine in the studio.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I think the title A/B testing is going to be really helpful.
Okay, tell us about that. Tell us about that. For anyone who doesn't know, just tell us what the titles AB.
A compelling title and thumbnail are essential for attracting an audience. We know creators spend a lot of time on these, so now you can test and compare up to 3 titles and thumbnails per video. This expands on our popular thumbnail A/B testing feature, which has been used over 15 million times since it launched in 2023. So, where previously you could A/B test your thumbnails, you can now A/B test the title and the thumbnail.
Together, right, as a combo. So it's a
I-
total
I-
of 3.
I think
Package
it would
deal.
be yes.
Yeah. So do you think you'll try that, Peter?
Absolutely. I mean, I do that with like vidIQ. I will type out the title, and then vidIQ will give me a score based on how good that title is, and then they will also suggest other titles. So if YouTube Studio is going to start doing that same thing, it can only help. I mean, it can't hurt at all.
Yeah. Yeah, I've just been like slightly like unsure about using that, because just not having a lot of like subscribers. And so, like you hear some gurus say, but hey, yeah, if you can.
We don't listen to gurus.
We don't listen to
guides.
gurus.
We only listen to guides.
We listen to guides.
Rob
Right,
the
sorry, I lost-
Maritimer, he does not call himself a guru. Riva does not call herself a guru. Karen does not call herself a guru. They're
No,
all
we do.
guides. Yeah, well, we do, but they are guides.
Yeah. No, I mean, you've got like Reva up at 32K and Rob at 82K or something. So I struggle talking for an hour. People will come on. To your live. So I don't know. They're fun. Like, I think.
Especially
I
if
just
you schedule the live, so people have
Schedule it.
enough time. Yeah.
It doesn't make any difference to me. I've scheduled, well, I don't. That's not very fair. I think I do like a 30 or 40-minute warning and then I jump on. So people haven't had a chance to see it.
So do you put a post up that you're going?
I have, and I don't get any more viewers putting a post up. But like I said, it's not very much notice.
I've
I don't
never.
do much notice either. I like jumped in my pool one day and did a live, and that was the best live I did.
I've never seen any like notifications to say Evie is going live in 20 minutes. I'm just scrolling and I'm like, oh, Evie's live, I'll pop in.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Mrs. G, Gina, she's all about the live. She's queen of lives now. You're up there with Mrs. Paula doing all your lives. Evie, how often are you going live?
I've gone several times this week. I think 3 times. And then I don't post a video if most of the time I don't make a video if I go live.
Okay. And so what were you putting on your neck? Julie's asking.
It's from Korea. I can't say the name of it because I can't read Korean, but it has rice and hyaluronic acid, rice water and hyaluronic acid. It's basically just moisturizer. I use that Yuka app, YUKA, in TJ Maxx, and I scan the barcode, and if it says it's excellent, I buy it, because it doesn't have any of the bad oils and talc and stuff
I
like
know more about Evie's beauty routine than any man should.
that.
Yeah.
Just by jumping in her lives, and it's all like beauty products and menopause, and I'm like, yeah, just get on with it. I'm here for it.
Yeah, we were talking about menopause and hot flashes, and I was like, "Oh, Peter, I'm so sorry. I forgot you were here."
Yeah.
But
You're very
it's all-
privileged. You're very privileged, Peter.
I am. It's
you're
all
more
fun.
on our inner circle than you feel like you need to be.
I actually truly feel like one of the girls.
I know. That's good. That's good. That's good.
That's why he's
And
wearing
you know
the
what,
t-shirt
too?
he's or
And this is-
sweatshirt he's
you know
wearing.
what?
Yes.
This is good research for when your wife gets to that time. So,
Oh yes.
Krista's saying Rob did a video about that today. If another channel is doing a similar thing in less time, then people gravitate to that. People's
I'll be
time.
right back, guys. I'll be
Yeah.
right back.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right. That's all good. Alison the Grinch. What are you being Grinchy about? Oh, yes. About the green. Yes.
Oh,
Yes. It's because of the estate sales. Oh, funny. If I want to learn or watch something specific, I'll always choose the shortest video. Yeah, exactly.
or I will
right.
look for who's got the most views.
Yes. Yep. And even like when we were talking about this topic, there was a long video and then there was like a short 6-minute, was it the vidIQ 6-minute video compared
Yes.
to Kevin's long one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then too, if you know that person, who do you want to listen to?
Yeah.
Because
I
some
think-
people are better presenters.
I think it's quite interesting how 2 channels can talk about the exact same thing, but they will talk about it in different ways and they'll address different things about it. So you could watch both of those channels about the same topic
Yes.
and learn something new from each one.
Yeah, definitely.
And I agree with that. And also the two, like I watched Nick Nimmin and I watched Kevin Colby. and they're kind of both excited about different things on some. So the things they were more
Yeah.
excited about, they talked more about it.
Yeah. Catherine's just saying that she thought everyone gets the watch hours. Everyone does get the watch hours.
Yes.
Yeah.
The only thing that everybody doesn't get is any monetary value, but that would only affect, like, if everybody in the chat or in the panel is monetized, only the person who started the live stream would get the monetization from that chat or from that live
Yeah.
stream.
But definitely, we need to put to bed that everyone, like when you're watching, which is why I'm popping all of the comments up on the screen like this, because if you watch from my channel, I think you might see everyone on the scroll. But
Yeah.
we've got a big community here. So when you're watching from each creator's channel, they are getting that watch time.
Yes.
That's really important to know, that every creator, when you are watching their channel, which is why it's really important, that's why it's cool when each person streams to their channel and promotes it so that you can go and support them. And that is why I highlight every single comment up here. I've been hopping to different channels to share the watch time love. Yeah, nice one, Julie.
Julie's just amazing.
She is.
I know.
I've been really enjoying her videos where she's just out walking through the woods and the forest and just enjoying nature.
Yeah. And I think spending time with grandkids and
Yeah.
so Krista's saying it's for a pre-recorded video. Yep. Jace, Nancy, I've had the inspiration tab and the A/B testing. Nancy's having a rip-roaring time doing all of her memberships and lots of fun stuff over there.
Paula said it right. Core Tribe. Hashtag Core Tribe.
Yep. Testing 2 videos now. Not sure what it does. Okay. Right. Testing the title and thumbnail videos now. Is that what you mean, Donna? Peter, maybe you want to talk to that and testing the 2 videos.
Yeah, she could be testing like one video with one title and then the same video with a different title to see which
Thank you.
which is better. Oh,
Yep.
you're welcome.
It's running. And how do they decide what's the best one?
I think it would be the CTR, because that would be the best indicator of how well a title and a thumbnail performs, is directly through the CTR.
The one I
Yeah.
showed, it had the 3 on there, and then it showed what percentages were viewed on each one.
Right. So kind of it's taking the best performing, yeah? Could we say
Yeah.
that? Is
Yeah.
that what our guess is?
Yes.
Yes. Donnie, you can go back and look to see which one got the better score. I think they rotate them. Right. And what about you, Alison? What have you seen that is interesting you? Have you mentioned one?
Well, the hype, but
Oh, yes, the hype. You mentioned the hype. Yeah.
Also, I was wondering, I get some channels that I comment on because I like what they're, there's a lady that does home fix-it things, and she gave me recognition. And so
yes, I've seen your posts. Yeah.
But how are you able to give people recognition? Like, how do you do that? I want to be able to give somebody a heart for them to post.
I don't know. I have to be honest. I've been a little bit confused. What I've seen is I saw that someone gave you a heart or they gave you some recognition, and then you did a post about that, thanking them.
Right.
But I was a bit confused because I don't have that functionality. So I'm not quite
don't
sure what
either.
that's about. Do you guys, Evie?
No. I'm not
Peter,
sure why
anyone?
my comments are appearing 3 times for some reason.
Oh, Oh, that could be because you've got other tabs open. And I'm sorry, I'll try not to put you up 3 times if I see you go in there 3 times. But it can be if you've got a bunch of tabs open, but then it can also not be. It can just be randomly doing that too. I put a post up with the graphic the night before and an hour before. Do you mean promoting a live, Catherine, or just a new video out? I know, Paula, you're doing some, you had a better offer. That's what's happened with Paula. Everyone, you've heard it here.
Yeah.
Paula actually had a better offer.
Yeah, to go on a
than-
bus
than all
with
of
the
us.
band.
Paula does enough on YouTube. She needs to be able to live her life, and when life is
We need to
life,
share her. Yeah, we need to share her, apparently.
yeah,
Yeah.
she might be playing football at the senior centre.
No, she's
I
at the
think it's
band.
football
She's with the
something.
band on the bus.
Oh, is she playing the
Of course
band?
she's with the band on the bus.
The
I
wheels
can't
on
see
the
how
bus
that would
go
be.
round
I'm,
and
I'm,
round.
I'm trying to imagine Paula playing the drums on the bus.
Yeah. And there you go, Peter, Catherine, absolutely.
Oh,
Menopause.
it's not just menopause. Like women's fuses can go from like very chilled and calm to like absolute psycho in the space of a few minutes. So
You know why it's called menopause is because the men make us do it.
it's a shame the men don't make you pause.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you could just put a pause on the menopause.
Yeah, but it's best to just be careful what I say around my wife. When it's lucky because when you've been married like 13 years, like we have, I know as soon as she wakes up, I know what kind of a day I'm going to have.
All right,
So-
Krista, because you guys are in on this StreamYard, is there a button in StreamYard when you join the live that you click that says live into your own channel? Did you guys do that today when you came in?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I answered her also.
Ah, cool.
There's
Nice one.
there's the one at the bottom of the comments. Share your referral link as well.
Yeah. Keep saying the test is going to run for 13 days. The title testing will be great. Yeah. Yep.
What
So
are
they
you
run
most
all-
excited for, Karen?
All right. Do they run all 3 titles at once on YouTube? Should we answer this one first for Donna?
I
No,
don't
they
think they
don't.
would be. I don't think they'd run them all at once, because that would be like 3 videos all at the same time with different titles, and it'd be confusing. If they did it like one for 13 days, then another one, you can then see which gets a better CTR and more outreach, more what gets pushed to more viewers. But I could just be talking broken biscuits on that one.
Yeah. I mean, I think because you can only have one thumbnail and one
Yeah.
title, right? They will just. I missed the comment that someone was speaking to me from another channel.
Let's have a
Oh,
look.
Alison came and went, but she's back now. Right. The one that I'm probably most excited about is the Ask Studio. Ask Studio, AI partner built right into YouTube Studio. You can have a conversation with YouTube Studio about your channel's analytics. So, yeah, that looks like, I mean, you can probably do voice to text as well, but I just saw, I think, on the Colin and Samir one on the YouTube creator blog, because they did a bunch of videos on there, but you can just literally just say, can you tell me why my best top 3 performing videos did so well? You can literally just ask all those dumb first time caller questions, which I'm pretty much there every single time I go into analytics, but that looks fun.
It seems like YouTube Studio is slowly trying to become vidIQ.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. Because Jay said before, she's rapped about that, because that's like then doing away
Yeah.
with needing vidIQ. because vidIQ don't get it right all the time, do they, when they're scoring our titles? And I'd rather have them at the moment than not have them, but becoming redundant potentially.
And it's like Rob said in his most recent video, there's nobody out there who knows everything about YouTube, especially vidIQ and like ChatGPT. Everything's gonna get something wrong. It's all like trial and error.
Of course. And Nancy saying, I think you can mention a channel at mention in a description. That counts as a mention. I think that counts as a mention at the moment, doesn't it?
Yes, I think so.
Is that what you mean, Nancy? Because Nancy's been doing this for a whole lot. Actually, maybe she hasn't been going longer than me, maybe the same amount of time. But yeah, you've got a very successful channel, Nancy. Yeah, so I think I'm quite excited about that. Who doesn't want to ask YouTube Studio that kind of stuff?
I think I would not
Hey,
be
Rosanna.
surprised if at first, like with every new bit of software, there's going to be some bugs that need to be worked through.
Yeah. And honestly, did you guys, if you saw Kevin's video, did you hear him say, if they all end up by rolling out?
Yes.
Right? There's been times when there's been talk.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, promoting the live. Ah, yes. Okay, got it, Catherine. Yep. So she does a post about it the day before and not long before, promoting it. Get notified on your dashboard when another channel mentions you. Okay, right. What's another one? Everyone in the chat, please do tell us what you're excited about as well. So who wants to go next? Do you want to go next, Alison? Because I think you started. What else are you excited about on the updates?
Well, I think we covered it. Like I said, I've been trying to figure out that heart thing, because I literally will get sent to me a red heart, a great big red heart.
How will you receive that?
It comes on my notifications. It said, Lady Luck sent you a heart for participating. And then that's when I copy it. It says I can share it, and then I share it in a post.
Yeah.
And I do at her channel so she can see that I posted it.
Yes.
But she's not getting a heart.
Interesting. I have definitely seen that. Is that the one example that you've posted on your community post, the Lady Luck one? Yeah. Are you looking that up, Peter?
I'm actually looking at the Google are going to be incorporating their version of VO3 into YouTube Shorts, so that it's called Google DeepMind, to bring a custom version of the most powerful VO3 to YouTube. VO3 Fast is designed to work seamlessly in YouTube Shorts for free. So you can add like motion up and just turn everyday videos into catchy soundtracks.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a bit funky, isn't it?
Rosanny, she said that's what I was trying to get at, the badge.
Right.
So it's how do you get a badge? Like, how do you give a badge?
Okay,
let's have a look.
It's a big if, sounds like politicians. Yes. The 3-minute short rollout. Yeah. They're still going, aren't they? We can still do a 3-minute short.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what? I'm still really confused about the vertical long videos.
Right.
Do you guys do those? Like where they take up a lot of your screen or something as well?
Well, yesterday on the one that I did a short in my car after I did the video and I put the two together, it was like I got home and I showed that, and then I realized at the end I was sideways because I must have been holding my camera when I was so excited. I was like this. So at the very beginning of my video, I put, I'm so excited I went sideways at the end.
Yeah, you're just thrown sideways.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I do sort of, I find it a little bit unusual when the vertical, the long form, and don't even think I'm talking about the vertical short, but it seems to take up quite a lot on the screen, but it's hard to, I tell you what, I've just remembered why I find it hard. I find it hard to somehow get to the comment bit, the like and the comment, because it seems to take up a lot of the screen. And then I end up by just getting all a bit flustered about it, because it's just, you have to like be gentle with it so you don't make it go away and flick it to the next, all of that sort of stuff. But that's just me fumbling around trying to use YouTube, really. What about you, Evie? What else are you interested in?
I really wasn't interested in anything else. I wrote down the inspiration tab because I have used that before. I would say I've looked at it before. Because, like if you're going to do a 3-word title, which word should be first? So if you put in there what your video is about, it may word it differently. But I usually check after I've already done it and it's published. So I don't know.
I did watch a video a few months ago that was talking about a specific channel, and all of the titles, all of the videos started with, as an example, how to eat donuts, and then fill in the blank, and every video started like that. So it was easier for them to push those videos out to the people because all the videos started, the titles started with how to eat a donut like without getting messy, how to eat a donut with no hands, how to eat a donut with chopsticks, just things like that. So that could be similar.
Sorry, Peter, you said that this is what came up in under inspiration? No?
No, that's just I was just watching a video a while back about how using titles and keeping your titles quite similar can help the YouTube algorithm send out those videos to the right kind of people. Because if you made a video that was like how to eat a donut with chopsticks, and then a few people clicked on that video, and then you made a video how to eat a donut with no hands, just with your mouth, they're gonna think, oh well, this is another video about donuts.
Yeah,
so
more of what I want to see.
Yeah, so try and keep like how to arrange flowers in a certain way, and then in your next video it'll be how to arrange flowers in this way and how to arrange flowers in this way. So you're keeping it how to arrange flowers, how to eat donuts, how to style your hair.
Yeah.
Those kind of similar, trying to keep it on a similar topic.
Yeah. And that's, I guess, that whole kind of bingeable content. Like I have not sussed out how to do that. But you know how Alexa talks about pick a topic and there'll be 3 or 4 videos around that topic that you can do. Like I'm still trying to I need to make some time to put my mind to that, because that makes sense, right? That you can just then, if you're interested in this video, you're going to like that video on this similar topic as opposed to different topic.
I suppose it'd be for you could do a playlist all focused around one topic that nobody else or very few people within our community could actually do, and that would be a topic about the good things about living in New Zealand, the bad things about living in New Zealand. You know, the whole thing about
Yeah.
what New Zealand offers, what New Zealand could do better with, what New Zealand is not to is what New Zealand does really well,
Yeah.
things like that.
Yes. Yeah.
And then that could be
It's a good idea, actually.
a playlist, like, you know, New Zealand, living in New Zealand.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then you could do a whole video on parts of New Zealand,
Yeah,
where you are. Like, it doesn't have to be like you got to travel all over New Zealand, but you're going to the special mall, you know, it's
Just like, yes.
you could do like police cars or the police force in New Zealand, compared to the police force in the United Kingdom, the police force in the United States. Pete, that's the kind of videos that I think people would like to see.
Yeah, yeah. And Mrs. G saying more of what the viewer likes and recommendations. That's hard for me too. Just looking at Rick, just perusing through channels, came across your live. Binge eating, good stuff, green peppers and tomatoes.
I had a salad tonight too. But I didn't make it. I went and got it.
Good for you. Sometimes, you know what? Sometimes you're just, you know, you've got other stuff. You've got other priorities. You've been running around, working, you know, so that's okay. YouTube automatically awards the badges, and then you can share them once you have them.
Yeah, but it said Lady Luck gave you a badge, and so that's what I reposted. Exactly like what I got is what I
Got it.
reposted.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, I think Alison just needs to make us all some YouTube badges.
Just please, Alison, if you find out the answer to that, you can bring that back to us. All right. What else? Oh, memories and must-haves. My niece lives in Wellington. What is your name, Memories and Must-Haves? I think that I've even watched one of your videos, I believe. I'm probably subscribed to your channel. Whose friend is Memories and Must-Haves? Are you guys?
She's mine now.
Yeah. Yeah, what else is everyone excited about?
I just got news my granddaughter hit 5 pounds today. She's still in the hospital.
Oh, my.
But she hit 5 pounds finally.
Is she a couple of weeks old?
2 months
Or a bit-
old.
Oh, she's
I mean,
2
she's
months
2
old.
months.
Oh.
She's
Yeah.
2 months early.
Yes.
She's about 3 weeks old now.
Yes, 3 weeks out.
So she was born at 3 pounds and 16 inches long. I mean, that's
Wow.
long.
That's long.
And she just hit 5 pounds today. I
Child,
just got the note.
that's incredible. That's incredible.
Yes, it is.
That's so wonderful.
Yeah.
They did mention new ways for creators to earn more with brand partnerships. So include like reimagining sponsorships in long form video, so that you can choose whereabouts in your video you want the adverts to be. You can use the shorts so that it can, what's it saying? For shorts creators, they'll soon be able to add a link to a brand's site specifically for brand deals. So, yeah, it seems like they're doing supercharge YouTube shopping with AI.
Yep.
So that's going to come in handy, especially for people who like shopping for makeup or perfumes. They could like maybe a link to their favorite perfume in their YouTube short and send like a link to that brand, and who knows, you might get an affiliate link.
Yes, that's right. So I heard Colin and Samir talking quite a bit about that. Did you guys watch Colin and Samir's video on that at all?
It's
No.
on my watch list.
Yes. Oh my goodness. I had like nearly 500 on my like aged watch later, and I worked out how to actually thin that out quite a lot and just go for my more up-to-date ones. But I heard Colin and Samir, they did a big teaser for retention purposes, like wink, wink. But that's the one that they said they were most excited about, the dynamic brand integration starting in 2026. They'll be able to mark slots, as Peter said, where the brand segments, as you said, Peter, like these are the ad slots.
Yeah.
So that they can just, when a sponsorship is done in 3 months' time, instead of that sponsor getting the lifelong, forever benefits of sort of the payment, the initial payment or whatever, they can just literally just move ads in and out. So that's what we've got to look forward to, people, when our channels get bigger.
And I believe they can go back to the older videos and put in the new sponsor into the older videos.
Yep. Oh, so do you think that, but going forward in 2026, like they're going to start afresh because now they mark those dynamic little spots now, don't they?
Yes.
They're not going to be able to retrospectively go back on all of their back catalogue, I don't think.
I wouldn't imagine so.
No. Okay, here we go. If you get a sponsored short, a link directly to your affiliate link. Doing a sponsored short, a link directly. Yeah. But they really said, like, that's really selling advertising now. That's acting like TV, isn't it? Which, of course, is what YouTube is.
YouTube is the new TV.
Yes. Oh, sorry, Krista. You're probably not for next week then, but just, the next time that we can. But I just haven't looked up our time zones yet. But we are working, Krista and I are working on getting live in either the next week or the week after, whatever suits. But sorry, I've just had all this stuff at work and I've had new people starting at work this week.
Was it today or yesterday somebody in the WhatsApp shared the video about quitting YouTube is like harder than you realize, because like you could try and quit YouTube, but you spend half of your day watching YouTube, so it's not, quitting YouTube is not as easy as just saying I've had enough of YouTube.
I didn't see that video.
I think that was sent into our WhatsApp group.
Quitting YouTube isn't as easy as quitting YouTube. Oh, you mean like just stopping watching YouTube or quitting having a channel?
Like quitting your channel is not as easy because who was it? It was you even comment. I'm sure you commented on it, Karen. Yes, it was
Brian Johns.
Oh yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
That was
called,
I did watch that.
It was on Thursday. Yes.
Yes. But I thought that one of the main things about that was if you go off on lots of different topics, wasn't it? He talked about going off because Jace responded as well, saying that she really just, it made her think about her channel at the moment as well.
Yeah, I think
he was talking about
saying,
you do lots of different topics, it's harder.
Quitting YouTube feels harder than failing YouTube.
Yeah, makes good videos, Brian. Retirement is underrated. I was excited that my channel went over 100 subscribers. Well done. Like that's a massive milestone. It's really exciting to hit those 3 numbers. Evie, I'll be transferring to the newer one. It's the same franchise, Books A Million. Yeah, it's so exciting, isn't it? When you're sort of like, you're aiming for your first, 25, 50, 75, 100. We used to have Books A Million where I lived. What else is anyone excited about on about the updates? Anything like, pique your interest? I definitely thought there was quite a big of a push towards shorts. There was quite a few features that said, like, for example,
You can
like,
make it into a dance or a speech into a song, or just speaking into a song.
Yep. And was it if you go live vertically, auto-generated shorts?
Oh yeah, you can in a live now. You can go live as portrait or landscape.
Or at the same time.
Yes. So like you could do, I suppose that would be the equivalent of doing a live on YouTube and a live on TikTok at the same time.
I think they're trying to reach both audiences, the short form audience, the shorts audience, and the long form audience.
Yeah, because I think the TikTok's reach is far greater than YouTube Shorts. More people are using TikTok for short form videos than they are using YouTube Shorts.
And shorts are so much easier to make than long form is.
TikTok,
the crowd is not picky.
TikTok is always going to be winning that battle because TikTok allows you to use any music, any songs that you want in your shorts. Whereas like YouTube, you can't use any of the copyrighted music. Whereas TikTok, you do whatever you want.
Yeah, and you don't even have to have many followers on TikTok. You can post something that's cute and it'll get like 10,000 views right away. And then on YouTube, it will be like, oh, you got 25 views. And then it'll go to 1,000 and then 1.5. And then it might still go up. They go up longer than long form do, in my opinion. But yeah, TikTok and they're pretty interactive on TikTok too, as far as leaving you messages and following you and stuff like that.
Also, I heard that like TikTok, the way they count a view is like they take it from the minuscule, like whereas a short form view on YouTube, at least it has to like be a bit more of a couple of seconds or something like that. So I think that I heard someone like, I don't know, Sean Cannell or someone like that talking about that. Just so there's probably a little bit of a sense of false security. Like just the numbers are bigger, eh? The numbers are all just bigger on TikTok, but it's fun. It's encouraging. Better than having lower views.
Yeah.
What about the practice mode? The vertical lives are letting you do a practice mode. So they let you rehearse with a mock chat before you go real live. So that you can, so instead of like, the person like everyone, like all of us have had to do, go live for real, you can do that little practice, which will be reassuring for people. And that's good for you too, Donna. If you're thinking about going live and you want to sort of try that out, you can just do that little practice. But it's super uncomplicated. You just need to do it and then just have a little play with it, and it's fun.
Well, Donna has done a couple of lives, and she said that they were painful for her because I remember the first one I did. I edited the title and I just put the fast forward symbol of 6 minutes because literally I'm just like just waiting, and that's the hard part, is waiting on somebody to come. And then once somebody comes, then more people start jumping in. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't think I've had more than maybe 12 to 14 people on at one time. It's been
That's a lot, I reckon.
Small. But I think that the lives are the most fun of all of them.
I think if people are nervous about going live, the easiest thing to do would be to create a live, leave it as unlisted, and just send a link to maybe a handful of people. So only a handful of people can come into the chat and watch that live with you, just to help you get more comfortable.
Yeah. I mean, but also,
I don't know. I think it's kind of like if you're gonna swim, and you know how to swim and you're going to jump off the cliff or whatever, don't put the water wings on, just jump in. I mean, I was saying if you can't swim, but if you can make a video, you can make a live. Just turn it on and do it, because the real people will be more encouraging to you than the fake people. And you'll still have that in your mind. That was not real. This really didn't happen. And somebody's going to come on here and ruin it for me. But
Yeah.
I remember Paula's, that one live where every troll that was out there came to her channel, and it was absolutely awful. And I saw that live before I ever did one. And I've never seen another live as bad as that one. And she rolled with it. She kept going. I think I would have jumped right off. It would have really alarmed me.
I think me and Susan were working overtime in that one. That was shocking.
Can I answer, Donna?
Please do.
Donna says, so how do you even get people to see your live? LOL. I make a post saying when I'm going to do a live. I think I've only posted twice, and once it was at like a 10-minute warning and the other was like a 30 or a 40-minute warning. I did the short one, the 10-minute first time, and then I did the 40-minute. It was Tracy in the Wild West said that she only did like a 30-minute warning. Now, she's been doing it a lot longer. She had a lot more people popping on and off of there.
Has
But-
she been on lately?
No, her daughter is visiting from school or something.
Okay. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. I was just.
Oh, that's okay. But for me, as small as I am, it doesn't make a difference unless I want to say it's going to be next Wednesday at a certain time. And I don't, this right here, I have my grandkids on Wednesdays and I have this live on Fridays. That's all that's in my schedule. And I like it that way. I don't want to commit to a live when this is just really for fun.
Yeah.
So I jump on there, and I think as long, I say usually around the hour mark, I'm like, do you guys want to go? I don't want to keep you, because I don't want to feel like they have to stay because I'm still on here. And sometimes they'll say, no, I'm good, let's keep going. And then I usually do cut it off at an hour or right about there. But they're so fun. And then eventually people leave and more people come on. I imagine you could do it for a very long time.
Well,
Yeah.
You're right,
the
Julie.
Maritime did a 3-hour live.
Yeah.
Who did that? Who did 3 hours?
Rob
Uh,
does.
Rob. Oh,
Rob.
that's his usual.
Yeah.
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 That's his.
I
that's
think we
his
should try to
normal.
set the Guinness book, and we should all stay on alive as long as possible. We can rotate people out of it. So, like, if you have to go to sleep, another person steps in your spot and keep alive going.
All right. Do you want to organize
We
that,
can-
Alison?
We could have a slumber party. We could all show up in pajamas and nightcaps,
We
and
could. That
Yeah.
that is unmissable content. Let's be real.
Yeah.
it is. It would be fun.
Unmissable.
We're having a
Yeah.
virtual sleepover,
Yeah.
and we could tell
yeah.
stories of sleepovers we went to as kids.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm up with it.
Yeah, we're up
That'd
with
be
it.
fun.
But the
Alison,
other- but the
you
other-
might
the other-
want to rethink that.
Why?
The Guinness World Record for the longest live stream is 624 hours, 37 minutes, and 55 seconds.
We could pull that off between what? There's like 8 of us,
How-
like regulars.
How many
Yeah,
is it, Peter?
so-
How many hours?
624 hours.
Oh, wow.
How many
Well,
days?
we need to
is
make
that?
sure we get more people around the world, because then that would keep it going. Because, like, Karen is sleeping when we're up, and vice versa.
So
that would help. us
that
keep
would
it going.
be a live that is 26 days long.
We could
Oh my
do it.
goodness!
Oh, we so cool.
At least we can make a name for ourselves for trying it.
Yeah.
Why don't we do a test run for 24 hours?
Yes,
And
there
see
we
how it
go. There we
goes.
go. Spot on, Nancy. Nancy.
Oh, YouTube has
is
a limit, but I
right.
don't know what it is. Well, like
12
I turned
hours.
the
I think
bird
it's
channel
12.
on.
I think it's
and it-
12 hours.
Oh, well, that's enough time. It would be
people
fun.
People could be talking about, no, they wouldn't be talking about Twitch, because we've got that Emily, that CC Emily woman who's gone for 3.5, nearly 4 years now. But so that's an interesting one. What platform did they do that live for, Peter? But yeah, Nancy's right. They limit you for the one video, but maybe they do 12 hours at a time. Maybe, you know what I mean? Maybe they've just done 12 hours live, but then they are continuing.
Catherine says, I go in and clip the beginning of the live after 24 hours if I need to.
Oh,
So I
yes.
guess you would.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
long, yeah,
Oh, that's good. Yeah, switch from one channel to the other. I
The
don't have my
longest live
cheat sheet
stream-
of names.
is that no? That doesn't that it doesn't say YouTube, but it's on China. Yeah, if your live stream is less than 12 hours, YouTube can automatically archive it for you.
Mrs. G's done a few silent lives. What are you doing during a silent live, Gina?
She talks with us. We're typing and she types back to us.
Interesting. Interesting.
And she's literally just there I think she's on her couch with her laptop and she's got headphones on. Her husband's watching sports or something on TV, so she can't run the sound out of her house. And her friends, just me being one of them, comes on there and we type to her.
Yeah.
And people stayed on, people liked it.
Yeah. I think her name is Claire Sarah or Sarah Claire. She's an Australian woman. And I saw her do I'm studying basically. I'm working, like I'm doing some editing or something. I think Reva's done them as well, but she did like a study with me, or let's just work together, because I tuned in just to see what they were doing and what it looked like. And I saw that people were in the comments going, oh, what is this live? And she said, oh, we're just working on our YouTube channels. And we just thought that we might, like, I don't know, just put it as like the study with me body doubling thing. So yeah, people are getting quite inventive, eh?
Yeah.
What else? What about the auto dubbing with the lip sync now? So they're moving further away from Uncanny Valley now. And they're reanimating the lips so it really looks like you're actually speaking. Have you guys seen some of the examples on the videos, like the video IQs and stuff? Like they look pretty good to me now.
They speak in English, but the lips are moving. It sounds like they're speaking Spanish.
But they're actually moving with the Spanish, enunciating the words, so that if a lip reader was like looking, or even us, we can just tell that it's not like just an overdubbing, like it's actually they're reanimating the lips, but it's really moving into that HeyGen. So this is the other thing too. I think a lot of these updates are going to replace the third-party apps, and all of that money, if you start paying for stuff, it's just so expensive,
Mm-hmm.
There's so many apps that you can do what you need to do with the free version. You don't need to pay for the pro version. And people get kind of caught up in wanting all the fancy bells and whistles of the pro versions, and then before you know it, it's costing you like close to $100 just to run your YouTube channel.
Absolutely. Because Reva's posted a video on that recently, hasn't she?
Yeah.
But that's the good thing. So it's even with it's going to remove like the Opus clips, for example, like how you can just get the AI to make shorts of your long. So that's removing that Opus clip. And then the HeyGen thing, if you want to do auto dubbing. But that is really pro. Like if anyone wants to look them up, it is really good now.
What's the lady's name? She just did a video on the Nexus clips, and that would really.
Just on Nexus clips.
I think so. I watch her a lot. She does the help for the YouTubers as well.
Oh, Reva Reveals?
No. This is a lady that's in her 40s, I think. I can find out what her name. I just can't remember it at the moment. She's good. She's a good YouTuber. I don't think she's been on there a long time, but she's doing really well. But anyway, she did a video. I believe that was on that, and that would really be too bad to get a video that was like doing well, and then all of a sudden they replaced that. Okay, her name is Diane Moore.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
yes. Also, if they replaced, what was that, Evie?
Well, if YouTube does the shorts cutting for you, then Nexus Clips wouldn't be necessary anymore. And if you put all the work into a video promoting that, and then they take it away.
Oh no, I guess what I mean is that because of course you pay for Nexus Clips, maybe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But they
Yeah.
wouldn't take it away. I guess what I'm saying is, like, with YouTube giving all these new free features, it means if you
Right.
don't want to pay for a third-party app.
Right. And so no one's
Yeah.
going to want to watch her video if they roll that out, and they're like, oh, we don't need that.
I suppose the question is, if YouTube started offering all the services that these other software were to offer, and they started to charge not as much as the other software, but put a little charge on there for the extra content or the extra capabilities that you're getting, how many people would switch from say Nexus Clips to YouTube for the shorts if YouTube was to charge like £5 a month for that extra part?
Yeah. But also, I guess that's life too, isn't it? I guess it's like, when someone else, and I guess it's the challenge is, it's like with retail now, the challenge is to provide bricks and mortar stores. The challenge is now to provide a different experience that people can't get online, to try and bring people into your bricks and mortar and stuff. So I guess the challenge is going to be on for some of these third-party apps to up their game. I mean,
Yeah,
even we
because
saw.
YouTube is monopolizing it, definitely.
Yep.
And
Yep.
And
There's
we've seen
also-
that throughout our whole lives,
Yep.
where the big guy comes in with all the money and
That's
takes
it.
everything.
Yep. The corner store, then you've got like a small supermarket, then you get the Walmarts and the Costco's and everything,
Mhm.
the IKEAs. Yep, doing the free method right now. What about Google Veo, their latest video generation model? So I didn't quite like, how you can put a photograph of your body, and then you can just have you doing like martial arts or doing like a dancing video or something like that. And it's really professional, clean, smooth, no uncanny valley about it, no third extra hands or anything like that. Have you guys been seeing that that's going to be possible?
I saw one example, and it wasn't very good.
I've seen a few examples that look absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
There's a gentleman called Barnabas.
Yes.
And he, his whole thing is using AI to create like himself as James Bond or himself as Superman, and it just like teaching people how to use AI to create these alternative versions of themselves. And the way he does it, they all look amazing. And you only need, I think it's like 4 clear, like well lit pictures of yourself, and it can just be your face to make it happen.
Yep. And we've seen Reva. Reva's starting to put some clips in, isn't she? She's got her.
Barnabas has been teaching it how to do that.
Yep. I'm just seeing if I can sort of look up just the Colin and Samir, but super pro. But I was wondering, I've always been wondering, why would I, like, what sort of a video would I make that I'd want to be like Tom Cruise hanging off the side of a helicopter or something like that? Do you know what I mean? And to be honest, I was actually asking my husband this morning. I was asking him, I just said, please tell me why, when our niche, we are, like I just said, I mean, even Barnabas, he asked a really good question. And he asks in all of his videos, what storybook character would you like to, have yourself become, or be in the Alice in Wonderland story or something like that? And in my mind, I'm still searching, I'm still asking the question, under what circumstances would I want to put myself into a different video,
I think for you, a good
Mine
video
too, Donna.
would be like your image, say, on the floor in the middle of Wall Street with all the hectic hustle and bustle, which would
Yep.
be the a significant, signifying the hustle and bustle of the YouTube space, and you trying to shout different things to. So and it could be like, sometimes YouTube can feel like this.
But it's still being true,
as
though.
I'm being dragged by a couple of friendly police officers
Yeah.
off the pavement. Yeah. I was just going to show this particular, but I've realized I've got my headphones in, so you wouldn't be able to see it. Yeah. What was I going to say about that? Like, under what circumstances would we make ourselves into something a little bit? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Just because we're all talking about presenting our genuine selves. So I just sort of wasn't sure. Like I said to my husband, I said, let's feel the fear and do it anyway. I said, you've got, let's say it's me, I'm hanging off the side of a helicopter. Because he goes, you could be Tom Cruise hanging off a helicopter. I go, okay, let's play with that. Feel the fear and do it anyway. And I'm hanging off the side of a helicopter. Like I said, let's say I made a video like that, or a YouTube short. But I said, let's compare that to what would I actually find a little bit scary. And I've been thinking about, and I said, imagine if I went into the city and I asked some strangers, did that ask the person on the street type of thing? And I was to ask some strangers politely, not just be jamming up filming people. And if I was to stand there and say, oh, hi, look, I'm just making a YouTube video. Would you be happy to have a quick chat with me? I want to ask you, do you have a YouTube channel? And then I want to ask you, if you don't, why not? Would you be up for that? And some, you know what I mean? Like I said, if I did and I made a video out of that, that would truly be feeling the fear and do it anyway, compared to, do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I just sort of said, in our niche. So it's a great question to ask, because I'm totally into using all the tools and things, but I literally just said, what would be more interesting to people? Like, because I see Miriam, one of Reva's friends, Miriam, she's talking about asking people on the street videos. And when she was doing in a chat about that, and I just said, wow, I really want to get the nerve up to do that, And I think that's that whole, like when I was in the shopping mall and I did give me some minutes and I'll help you, get rid of your fear of rejection. So I think that would be a next step for me to do another scary thing. But that's the sort of question that I've got. Like, yeah, it's fun. It's a meme. But is that impressive to our age group? I don't know. That's the question, isn't it?
I think another
yes,
difficult part would be for people who just do talking head videos and tutorial videos. In what way would you be able to use AI to enrich that footage, enrich that story?
exactly. Exactly. And Julie's saying she posted the wax figure of Snoop Dogg. It looked real. I was posing as if I was talking to him. People believed it. And then Nancy is saying she used that on an Instagram story on the day and people thought I was really there. Well, exactly. It does look real. So if you want to make videos, because you can get any background you want.
I suppose it could be if you are consistent on YouTube and you are wanting to build a life where you are financially free, and then you could have yourself like Viva did in her last video where she's sipping champagne on a yacht.
Yes.
That kind of thing. You could be like, this is the life you could have, you could build for yourself, and like have you stepping onto a private jet, you walking down the red carpet.
You know what? There was an actual video. There's been a lot of ranting videos about people taking advantage of the of our public aid. And today I just saw there was a billionaire that was claiming food stamps. She used a different name. Why would you? She got taken to jail because she made $9 million over 3 years. But she showed herself getting in a Lamborghini. So that's how people found out she was scamming the system.
I know. That's when at some point you just sort of like snap yourself awake and go, what am I doing? Why am
That's
I
what I
watching
did.
this?
I was like, I can't, no, I can't comprehend this.
That's one of those where you just need Bill Engvall to come out from out of nowhere and say, here's your sign.
Yeah.
Okay, what about the other one too? What about going live? Like you're watching a live and then you're going live, reacting to a live.
I think that could be a good thing, but it could also be confusing because you're reacting to a live, so you're talking while the people in the live that you're watching are talking, so you're not being able to hear what they're saying.
I know. And what was the examples? So I thought I heard someone like Colin and Samir or somebody just saying, oh no, it wasn't. I tell you who it was. It was it was the vidIQ podcast. I saw them talking about it. Like, you know, the guy, and he has on guests. And it was he had on the woman with the really cool hair and stuff.
Yeah.
But they were talking about it and she said, oh, maybe like a live event. Like, what are these live events? Like the Oscars, the red carpet, and all of those. So I guess in the past we used to watch that on TV, but now if someone is streaming it, like obviously everyone's going to be streaming it. So that's like it's just a replacement of the TV and you're going live. But then I thought to myself, if I was to then mute what they were saying, because then I was going to react to what they're saying, is what I'm going to be saying more interesting than what they're saying? Like if I was watching me doing that, like I'd be thinking, actually, I want to go over to them because they're there. They're doing all the work. Do you know what I mean? So
I think the best way to make that work, because I do watch a lot of like reaction channels, is if you was reacting to say a speech at the Oscars, you would watch a part of say like a minute of it and then pause and each person react to what they think so far and then carry on watching it and doing it that way. You could do it with like sporting events, and there's so many reaction channels that have got like over 500,000 subscribers, and I'm like, how are these channels getting monetized when they're reacting to films and TV shows and things like that? I know you can put like the fair use legislation at the beginning of your video, but even still, some of them are getting strikes.
Yeah. And then there's the unfairness thing, isn't there? Of some people, like Reva did that video about that guy a couple of years ago, saying that some of the channels were doing reaction and they weren't getting strikes and having their monetization revoked or whatever it's called. But then he did similar exactly to what they were doing, and he was getting all of this stuff, and Reva was questioning the fairness of that.
I remember that. I think the guy was a black gentleman, and he was saying like this big huge YouTuber is doing the exact same thing that I was
Yep.
doing. He's getting
Yep.
nothing and I'm getting strikes. I remember that.
That's it. Yeah. So that's why I tried to bear in mind when I was making that, when people are complaining about YouTube and all that sort of thing, I try to bear in mind of course, there's a bunch of perceived unfairness and there's a bunch of, unfairness, just like in anything, unfortunately, you know what I mean? Like that's absolutely an example. Nancy said, I saw one yesterday where they took other popular RVers clips without any credit for the original creators.
That's almost plagiarism.
Yeah. And I mean, how much was it fair use? Did they have it in small bits? But it's like, why wouldn't you just, I don't know.
And the thing is, the way I look at it is, if you are reacting to, say, a artist, a music video, and you're like saying, I'll post a link to the original video down in the comments.
Yeah.
The only thing you're doing really is bringing more eyes to that artist and to the song. So isn't that like a good thing? Yeah, you might get a little bit of money from it, but ultimately you're making more people aware of those songs that they might not have heard of before.
Yeah.
It might be nice to contact that channel or that person and say, hey, this is what I'd like to do. Do you mind?
I've done that.
Yeah, you have to you have to find out who holds the copyright for the song and then get in touch with them and ask for permission to use the song or use the music video.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, go on.
No, you sorry, Peter, you keep going.
I was going to say, a lot of the reaction channels, especially for music and film, they will show maybe 60 seconds and then stop, comment about what they've seen, and then show another 60 seconds and stop, so that they're not showing the full song in one go, or they're not showing the full movie. You might watch a reaction channel that's covering a movie and it might just be 45-minute long, the reaction, because they're only showing like 20-second clips of the film and then discussing and talking.
Yeah, like I watch there was a YouTube channel that was reviewing Sister Wives, but they were taking huge clips of the actual show. And I'm like, how are they getting away with, I mean, they were doing an extended period and then they would analyze it,
Yeah.
Well, this is and it's a doctor that does it, analyze the psychology of it. But I'm like, how do they get permission to run that whole many clips?
Yeah. When someone else is going to get, and I've heard people say, because a YouTube employee, is in a bit of a grumpy mood that day, or, they've got a certain tolerance, you know what I mean? Like, why are some, like the bigger ones are definitely getting away with more, I think.
I think it would be possibly if they don't start, if they don't, how can I put it? If they crop the video a little bit so that you can't see, like, this footage was taken from, say, Netflix, or this footage was taken from ESPN, and then you crop it in a little bit and don't play any, mute any music or anything like that, then how would the algorithm or the YouTube police know that what you're reacting to is copyrighted?
Well, a TV show is what I was thinking. I mean, they're making these videos about the TV show.
Yeah.
And they're using the TV show. They're not just talking about like a recap. They're showing big clips.
Yeah.
If I find a way
then a
around,
smaller
I'll do it.
YouTuber is going to get a strike.
I know there was music in the background of one of my my hauls. I was doing an estate sale, and it was the faintest. Like, I didn't even realize it was playing while I was in the house because it was an estate sale. And I got a warning.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? And then I listened to it. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Well, that would be one of those where you could just lower the volume, the audio of the video slightly.
I know, but my point is like it.
Yeah.
It didn't even hit my radar being in the house.
How did they pick up the song
And they
when you
picked
couldn't
it up
even
on
hear
the
it?
video. I'm like, oh my word.
Yeah, because it's barely detectable to you. And I've just realized as well why I wouldn't make videos about New Zealand, because it's not in my niche. That's why I probably haven't done that, because I guess I don't consider that my channel is like a generalist one, or
Okay, I
don't
dare
consider
you to
that I'm
do
the
it.
niche.
I challenge you to do it.
Well, it's more just it's not in my niche,
I
and I
know.
think that's the interesting thing that Brian Johnson's been talking about, and even Jace from Nomad TV. She was just saying that because she's branched off into a few topics now, she really recognized things that he was saying, that when he's branched off into different topics too, it's hard. But so you're either like a generalist, maybe, like you do general vlog and you do a little bit of everything. Just because Catherine's saying, what about something in relation to menopause? Do you mean if I was to do some videos like on menopause, Catherine? Like, what do you guys think? I mean, would you say, Evie, would you say that you and Alison, would you say that you are the niche? And so you've got a lot of variety on your channels?
Yes.
As opposed to you've got, you haven't narrowed down a niche
Yeah.
apart from yourself in your life.
Yeah, it's like people are checking in just,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Thank you, Donna. We're not far away at all ourselves.
Yeah,
Thank you so
I was
much.
gonna say I have to go because I've got to be up so early. I've got to walk my 5 million miles tomorrow at work.
Amazing. All right. How about we all call it, because thank you so much for spending this time.
Yeah, thanks
with us.
everybody.
Thank
It's
you.
been a good one.
Thank you, everyone, and thank you, Evie, Peter. See you, Alison. See
Bye,
you guys.
Bye, guys.
See you, Nancy. Bye, Donna. Bye.
Bye. Have a good weekend.
You guys too.